a huge grocery haul. So we stocked up on a lot of things that we were running out of. So I'm gonna flip the camera and get right to it because this is a big one. And why waste time talking? It's groceries. Let me show you what we got. Some of the ideas for meals with them. Let's do this. All right, we're going to start over here. We went to Costco and Trader Joe's. So at Costco, we grabbed these. There's four of them usually in a pack, Santa Fe chicken salads. These are really good. We ended up just eating them because we had come from the parks, from Universal, and we, rather than eating there, just grabbed these and ate them at Costco. So really quick, cheap, easy meal. If you are somebody who takes lunch to work, great options for a day at the park, for traveling. Oh, love those. They're delicious. These are pita breads. I've never seen them before, but I thought these would be great for putting some scrambled eggs with like some ham and cheese in it in the morning for like a breakfast kind of, quick, easy grab breakfast. I just thought it sounded delicious. Of course, we got croissants because the croissant turkey egg sandwiches are my husband's favorite breakfast. We got some bruschetta bread. I just really like the bruschetta bread. There's no artificial flavors, no corn syrup, no GMO, and it just is really delicious. Just sweet, kind of good bread. Absolutely delicious for making French toast, but just a really good bread in general. We love the organic sourdough from Bodine's, but they have not had it the last couple times, so I grabbed this one instead. We got some holiday mingle mix. I'm going to show you also, we got some from Trader Joe's. We kind of wanted to compare the two different ones. My daughter loves this stuff, so we grabbed that. We got some of these white chocolate and candy cane pretzels. Pretzels are a delicious snack, and those are a nice little treat. We got these dog treats because they were on sale and they sounded really good. They had lots of good stuff in them, and we love to give her dog treats because he works so hard. So got those. And then I saw this pasta. We usually buy our pasta at Trader Joe's if you've watched our hauls because it's made in Italy. If you know about Italian pasta or wheat in general, it is not GMO modified. And so that's super important. And this is not GMO modified. It's a really great product of Italy. And it was a protein pasta. So there's 4 1-pound boxes in here, a couple different kinds. And it was just something I thought we would try because we do love pasta. And I thought maybe, this will be a great way to add a little more protein into a pasta meal. We got some free range eggs. I don't care if they're white or brown. It does not make a difference in how they taste or how nutritious they are. So they only had white. And so we grabbed those. Free range is what you want. You want to keep ones that are not caged up and are not just, that's like your important thing, We got some tiramisu because it was on sale. There's 6 of them, and it's also a product of Italy, which is just delicious. We grabbed this eggnog from Costco. So something really interesting is a lot of eggnogs actually have red dye 40 in them if you read the back of them. And we did not realize that, but my daughter's very sensitive to red dye 40. And so we realized that a couple years ago that eggnog has it. Well, this one from Costco does not have it. The cows do not have the growth hormones. This one has no high fructose corn syrup in it, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what I read somewhere. So yeah, it's just a better version of an eggnog. And like I said, the fact that it didn't have red dye 40 in it. Yeah, no high fructose corn syrup in it, which is awesome. Its flavoring comes from turmeric and stuff like that. So just a really great option if you're looking for eggnog. I would grab the one from Costco and maybe avoid the ones you get normally at the store, or check the back for that red dye 40. Walmart has one as well that does not have red dye 40 in it, but like our local grocery store one does. So just depends. We grabbed some heavy whipping cream. I love making cold foam for my iced coffees, and so that always requires whipping cream. I've never tried these. I love dark chocolate. I love truffles. I mean, it just seems like a really good treat, right? Why not? We needed some more maple syrup. I love making my cold brew foam with maple syrup and when we do French toast. So we use maple syrup quite a bit, a lot for sweetening things instead of sugar and stuff. So we needed some more of that. We got the tart cherry pineapple rest sleep drink. My daughter uses this and puts a scoop of some other stuff that has magnesium in it to help with sleeping. Staying away from melatonin is super important. And so this is a really great way because this has natural ways to help you sleep, but without melatonin. So really good option. It was on sale, so we grabbed a bunch because it was like $2.50 off the normal price. So that was a really good deal. So we grabbed a bunch. We got avocados from Mexico because they're the best ones and the only ones we get. We needed some more lemon juice, so we grabbed that. This is really good Mandarin orange chicken. It comes with 2 huge bags, and so you're able to make a really nice meal, super quick and easy. Throw that in with some rice, and we usually just use plain orange rice, or I'll show you the rice that we do get from Trader Joe's. But this is a really good, quick, easy meal without having to worry about eating out, because I find we have been eating out way too much. So I'm trying to get back on track with meal planning and doing that kind of stuff. And then I saw these organic cilantro and lime rice, which my son loves Chipotle's. And so this I thought would be a really great option because we can grill up some chicken. We have our avocados, we have salsa, and he can just heat up these packets really quick and make Chipotle bowls at home rather than eating out. Again, great option. We just had one open up like not even 5 minutes from our house. So he's asking constantly and I'm just like, no, no, no. So hopefully these are a win. I'll let you guys know in the next one, or if you see them in my next haul, you'll know they were a great win. Then we got the Mexican shredded cheese blend. We go through this a lot. We use a lot of that cheese for just quesadillas and different things like that. So like, you know, Chipotle bowls, all those things. Okay, we got more over here. We grabbed some grass-fed ground beef just for different things. I want to do a ground beef and broccoli like Chinese food thing that I saw. I also love making lettuce wraps. So ground beef is good for that. We usually use turkey and stuff for chili, but there are a few recipes that I like ground beef for. We haven't had any for a while, so I grabbed some. My son lives off of these chicken nugget thingies from Costco. They're like the Just Plain brand, but Kirkland makes their version of it, and it's the exact same thing. It's just a different name brand, and they're delicious, better than Chick-fil-A's in my opinion, and he lives off of these. We grabbed some Boudin cheese because charcuterie boards are always fun. Never tried this one, but I love Thai food, and so I thought, let's go ahead and give this a try because it just looks really delicious. Throw that with some rice, and again, a quick, easy meal rather than eating out. Yes, it costs a little more than if I made it completely from scratch, but it's still cheaper than eating out. Havarti cheese is what we use on our breakfast sandwiches. And then this was a big old salmon that was on sale. I'm going to throw some lemon herb butter and we'll put that in the oven some night. And it'll be absolutely delicious. My husband, my son, and I eat the fish. My daughter does not. So, and then I saw this Primal Kitchen avocado lime salad dressing with avocado oil. I just thought that sounded really good. So we grabbed that. A lot of times my son will use, there's a cilantro lime one as well with his nuggets. So it's a really good one. We grabbed this Dubai style chocolate. We had heard, my daughter had seen this and so did my son on TikTok. So we grabbed it. They were good. I'm like, I mean, it's chocolate. Really, what can you complain about? We grabbed some more Puff Bars. These are always a great little quick snack with a lot of protein, 17 grams of protein per bar. And they are like chocolate covered marshmallows. They are so good and so yummy and just not like a normal protein bar. We grabbed some pitted cherries. Love these pitted wild cherries so much better than those maraschino cherries because they don't have all that red dye in there. And again, so that's something my daughter can actually eat. We grabbed a couple salads, Caesar salads, because again, grilled chicken, Caesar salads is always a great, quick, easy meal. Or you add it with some of the pasta and you're good to go. Manuka honey, guys. If you don't have Manuka honey, I recommend getting it. This is something that I use a lot, especially during this time of year when we have any kind of like colds coming on or something. We start taking a spoonful a couple times a day and it does wonders for helping you feel better. Of course, that's not FDA approved or anything like that, but it does a huge difference for us. So we have always used Manuka honey to help with that kind of stuff. And my daughter and I both had a cold recently. And so we just finished up our jar, but our recovery was a lot quicker and a lot easier with that. So definitely grab yourself a Manuka honey this season. Got some red potatoes for mashed potatoes, potato soup, roasting, whatever we want to do. Got some sweet potatoes also for Thanksgiving. I love making my own sweet potato casserole, and I do it from scratch with these beautiful potatoes. Can't be beat. And then we're going into our Trader Joe's section. Told you this was a big one. I mean, look at this. Wow. It's a lot of groceries. So we got some nochi. My daughter loves doing that. This is always a really great way to just throw some olive oil, some fresh garlic, and cook these up really quick. Again, a nice, simple, easy one. I grabbed the turkey gravy because we're going to be doing Thanksgiving dinner. And I mean, it's just, I love homemade gravy, but sometimes it's just easy to grab a box, and Trader Joe's has a really great option. We got tomato soup because it's soup time again, and tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches are a delicious meal that we love having. Candied gingers are really good for if you have tummy issues. You can eat some of these and they help with that. Licorice, black licorice, love black licorice. Never had these chocolate covered gummy bears, but chocolate and gummy bears, I mean, why not? And then these are sour candies that again are from Trader Joe's and do not have red dye 40 in them. So my daughter loves sour candies, and so she grabbed another pack of those. Got some carrots, not just for us, but for our rabbit. Some zucchini because we eat a lot of zucchini. Some broccoli to go with that ground beef because I wanted to kind of do this ground beef broccoli Chinese food thingy that I saw. So needed some broccoli for that. Brie cheese for our charcuterie board. Here's that cilantro dressing that my son really loves. So we grabbed that. And these cinnamon rolls. I will tell you guys, we cheat when it comes to making cinnamon rolls. I don't make these in the oven. Very rarely do I. What I do is I put them in a waffle press and cook them up that way. It's super quick, less messy, and like I said, the biggest part, super quick. It's minutes compared to, I mean, what here it says 18 to 20 minutes to bake. They'll be done in 3 to 5 minutes in a waffle press. And yes, they are shaped and look like a waffle, but they taste like a cinnamon roll. And then you drizzle on the icing afterwards. Delicious little trick there. All right, chicken sausage, because we always love our chicken sausage if we're making pasta or potato soup or anything Italian soup. It's soup season, so chicken sausage is a must. We grabbed an apple pie that got tossed in the back of the car, but I'm sure will still be delicious. Grab some advent calendars because I grew up with advent calendars and they just mean a lot to me, and I love that little tradition of having an advent calendar. Got some mochis because they're delicious, the green tea ones. Here's some more turkey meatballs because, again, pasta with meatballs. Super quick, super easy, super simple meal. This is the fried rice that we like to get. It's the Japanese style because it has edamame tofu in it. And my husband hates peas and so does my daughter. And my daughter hates eggs. So this one with tofu and edamame is a way of getting a fried rice without having those ingredients that they don't like. We got some kitty treats because you could hear my cat earlier in the video. She needs some treats. Vanilla ice cream to go with that delicious apple pie. And then I saw these. I mean, I think I was just hungry. Brownie crisp coffee sandwiches. They just sound delicious. And some frozen garlic because these are so awesome and simple. If I don't feel like peeling and crushing garlic, you just pop these in. One little square equals a clove of garlic. And I do a lot of cooking with garlic. I think I used like 12 the other day in one of my recipes. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I used 6 the other day in one of my recipes. I don't know. I used a lot. So lots of garlic, and that's just a quick, easy way. Here's the jingle jangle that Trader Joe's has, similar to the other one. So we'll have to see which one tastes better. This cornbread chips sounded really good. And again, it's, you know, that time of year when you want warm things. So I thought these would be really good on top of some chili. So since I'll be making chili more often now that it's cooling off, I thought those would be really good to go with it. These are just some crunchy little snacks that are made with potato, peas, and corn. I don't know, we've never had them before. I just thought we'd try them. And then green apples because we use a lot of apples during this time of year, just munching on them. And then since they didn't have Bodine's organic sourdough, we grabbed Trader Joe's sourdough sandwich bread for making sandwiches, for making grilled cheese, paninis, whatever. Grabbed this dry shampoo from Trader Joe's. Is the bomb. I have been loving it. It works really great and it's not bad priced. And then I grabbed a couple of the room sprays because I smelt it and it smelled so good. And we're going to be having company at Christmas and over the holidays. So having that in a bathroom is really nice. But working on a bike. But anyways, guys, so this is our big, huge haul of groceries for the week. There's a lot of staples that will last a while. It's not just 1 week's worth of groceries. It's stocking up for a bit. But I'm super excited to be back on my meal planning because we've been eating out way too much, you guys. If I don't meal plan, that tends to be what happens because it gets dinner time and I'm not ready and I'm like can't function and think about what I need to make for food because I'm hungry. So having a meal plan is so important. So gonna get back on that. And yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share with you guys this huge haul. Were there any items that you saw that looked good that you would love to try out, or anything like that that you think I should try on my next grocery haul? So let me know in the comments below. If you guys are still sticking around, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.